Well, we get one more year with Need for Speed Heat. Let's go. All right, by now you've definitely heard the news. Need for Speed 2021 has been delayed. EA took Criterion off the project and they have put them on Battlefield. They want to make them finish the new Battlefield game to release this year, and instead of working on both projects, they're just taking people off of Need for Speed and they're putting them on Battlefield. So we are not getting a Need for Speed title this year. Most of you guys already know that, but what I wanted to talk about today is how I reacted to it and also what my plans are going to be for the future for Need for Speed. I haven't seen other YouTubers talk about this in a positive way yet. All of them are disappointed, and honestly, rightfully so. This is really something that we were hoping for. We wanted a new Need for Speed game. They stopped making content for Need for Speed Heat in March of last year. They put out a remaster of a 10-year-old game. Actually, now it's going to be 12 years old. And so I get it. I know why people are disappointed, but I'm not. I see this as a positive thing for Need for Speed. Both the franchise, Need for Speed Heat, Need for Speed Hot Pursuit Remastered, and the general Need for Speed community that loves playing these games. I've already been making content for a game, Need for Speed Heat, that has been effectively dead for a year. The last update that they added any content to was March of last year. Actually, it was at the end of February last year. And I've still been making content this entire year for the game, and to be honest, there is a lot to do still in Need for Speed Heat for me. I have tons of wrong build videos that I can do. I'm still only about 44 cars deep in that series. There's over 130 cars in the game. I have plenty of streams that I can do, and tournaments that I can run, and build challenges that I can do. I'm excited. I see this as an opportunity for both the Militia Gaming Community channel and the Need for Speed community. I'm taking this as a personal challenge, and this is exactly what I was hoping for in the last video that I did where I said I was worried. This is exactly what I wanted. I wanted EA to break the content cycle. Now, the reason for them breaking the content cycle is not exactly what I was hoping for. I was hoping that they would delay the game so that they could have more time to make more content for the game and to make it better. In this case, we are effectively getting an extra 3 months out of the dev cycle. If you think about it, from now until November, which is when Need for Speed 2021 was expected to come out, is about 8 months, give or take. But instead, they're going to be working on Battlefield until November. After November, when Battlefield launches, then they go back to Need for Speed 2021, which effectively is going to be 2022. So what we're getting is from November of 21 to March of 22, those months are free dev months. We're getting almost 4 extra months for development time until the November 2022 holiday season, when we expect the next Need for Speed to release. I love this. I love this opportunity for both the devs and the Need for Speed community and the Militia Gaming community. We really have an opportunity here, guys. We can tell the devs exactly what we want from this game, and it is time to flood the inbox of Max Myris. And if you don't know who Max Myris is the community manager for Need for Speed. He does all of the community management on Twitter for the entire franchise. He's the guy that sits between the gamers and the developers. He's the one that's going to take all of the feedback that he gets and give it to the devs to see if they can make changes to the game. And now that we have more time, all of those changes are way more possible. Way more possible. If they were having to put out a game in November of this year, they really wouldn't have a lot of time to change things. There would be a few tweaks they could make, but overall, the game mechanics, the foundation of the game, it all would be already set. But now that the game is delayed, we have the opportunity to affect the game. We can really tell them what we are wanting, and hopefully they are listening. Now, here's one thing that I want you guys to keep in mind. Do not, for any reason, bring hate negativity or bad attitudes to Max Myrus. He is a person that sits between the game devs and the community. He is our lifeline to the game. He is the guy that can give the feedback to the developers so that they can make changes to the game. You cannot be rude to this person. You have to bring him positivity, suggestions, constructive criticism, and optimism. Tell him what you want in the game. Tell him that you're a fan of the game. You love the series, you love the franchise, and now you want to affect the game. You want to give suggestions to make the game better. That's what you want to do. Do not be negative to Max Myrus. Speaking of Max Myrus, I will have his Twitter linked in the description down below, so make sure you check that out. Go follow him, send him a DM. Maybe he answers, maybe he doesn't, but I guarantee you he's looking at those things. And then if you have any tweets that you want to make sure that you tag him. If you have a suggestion for the game or what they should do, make sure you tag him on Twitter. Guys, I cannot express to you how optimistic this makes me feel about the next game. This gives more time for development. It gives more time for suggestions and changes and things to be better and done right. I'm excited. I want this game to launch in a solid state. I want them to give us the game that we wanted. And now we have the opportunity to make that happen, or at least try to affect positive change. So guys, I'm excited about this one. I hope you guys are too, but let me know in the comments section down below. Seriously, I want to know what your opinions about this are. I know most of the community is pretty negative. Most of the community is pretty negative on EA, but I'm happy to hear your opinion as well. All right, guys, that's it for this one. Just wanted to do a quick check-in. I know everybody was looking for my thoughts on the latest news regarding the Need for Speed delay, and there you have it. This is what I think. I think it's a good thing for the industry. I think it's a good thing for Need for Speed. All right, guys. Shout out to all the Militia subs. Thank you so much for watching. I will catch you on the next one. Trigger out.